Alright, let's kick this off with a question. Why would a military space unit reactivating after nearly 5 years matter to someone who's never set foot near a rocket launch? Stick with me, because this isn't just about satellites or missiles. It's about the future of space access, geopolitics, and even your morning commute. Let me break this down. The 4th Space Launch Squadron, dormant since 2018, is back at Vandenberg Space Force Base. Now, if you're picturing a bunch of guys in uniforms checking rocket fuel levels, pause. This is way bigger. The base is positioning itself as the spaceport of the future, aiming to handle the exploding demand for launches. Think SpaceX, ULA, and all those mega constellations. But here's what fascinates me. Why reactivate a squadron from the 90s? Why not build something entirely new? That choice alone tells me they're leaning on legacy expertise while trying to modernize. It's like using a classic engine in a Tesla. Old meets new, but will it actually accelerate fast enough? Colonel Horn drops a key line about strategic competitors recognizing the value of space. Translation: China and Russia are pushing hard, and the US military isn't about to let them win the orbital high ground. But here's my take. This isn't just about national security. It's about control over infrastructure. Every satellite launched from Vandenberg ties into systems we rely on daily: GPS, weather tracking, even the internet. If Vandenberg falters, the ripple effects hit everything from your Uber ride to global finance. That's why this squadron's reactivation isn't just a military memo. It's a chess move in a silent war happening 200 miles above our heads. Now, let's talk about Lieutenant Colonel Rowland's community focus. He wants Vandenberg to be a part of the community, and not an isolated fortress. That's smart, but also necessary. More launches mean more jobs, more traffic, and more pressure on local resources. I've seen towns near military bases boom overnight. Schools overflow, housing markets explode. But here's what's underrated: public perception. If locals see these launches as their success stories, jobs, pride, tech, then the base becomes a partner, not an intruder. It's PR with a rocket boost, and honestly, it's something the military has struggled with for decades. And then there's the kicker. Rowland points out that the tech they're launching affects your daily life. Your phone's map, military-grade GPS, the weather app predicting your beach day, satellites probably launched from Vandenberg. This raises a deeper question. How dependent should we be on systems controlled by a single nation's military? What happens when a strategic competitor decides to disrupt that? The squadron's reactivation is a band-aid on a much bigger wound: the lack of global cooperation in space governance. But maybe that's the next video. So here's my final thought. The 4th Squadron's return isn't just nostalgia or bureaucracy. It's a symptom of how much space has shifted from a Cold War battleground to an economic and societal lifeline. And if Vandenberg becomes their portie of the future, we're all passengers on this rocket, whether we realize it or not. What do you think? Should military-run spaceports be more transparent about their civilian impacts? Drop your thoughts below. Let's talk.